Wait. No parachute, no clothes, and being thrown out of a helicopter? This can't end well, can it? It's Rams. A man in a black suit showed up at my place of residence, handing over a note to me. Now this note is something I would never believe happened. My great uncle passed away, and it's my turn to take care of the island. What's gonna happen here if I don't? So, we're back here. I was kidnapped, thrown inside of a limousine, and thrown out of a helicopter. So welcome to Restore Your Island. The tasks are simple. Clean up the entire island, sell the trash you collect to earn money and upgrade your tools, and different types of trash are worth different amounts. We started off at the beginning. First thing I find is a music player, which I'll never listen to. I then place down my bin and begin picking up some trash. Alright, let's start picking up some trash. I pick up trash one by one and place any of it in the garbage can. Banana peels, pizza, you name it, until I finally run out of energy. Energy is depleted. Energy is this bar here. It starts off small, but it gets bigger over time. Once your energy runs out, you only have two options. And one, you could eat the food that you grow around the map, or you could buy energy within the shop here. Right here, it costs $5. Now here's the garbage system. I only have one garbage pail for now. You pick up garbage, you put it in the pail. The more pails you have, the more you can separate it out, which equals more money. I moved upwards in the beach until I heard some whining. My dog. Heal him. I need a bandage? Okay. Oh, poor guy. Don't worry. We'll get you a bandage soon. $92. Oh, it's a free bandage. Each time I ask me to heal an animal, I have to go over to the ship and purchase the item that it's asking for. Oh no. Healing the dog was simple. I wrapped a bandage around its leg and proceeded to fully tighten it around it. Poor guy. Healed it with a kiss, and the dog was on its way. I'll give you a kiss just to seal it. Each of these animals will get their own name. This one's name is Chili. We'll name her Chili. Got an achievement, Dog Rescuer. Rescue the dog. I gave her a few pets, and I was back on my way. Now behind me on the dock, there was a crate waiting for me. I walked over to it, opened it, and there was a house. I chose my house. I don't want to have to do a two-story mess. And I thought I was going to be able to build it, but it built it for me. It just auto builds. Enjoyable. As soon as that crate disappeared, another one popped up asking me for a bed choice. Let's save some room and go twin bed. Yep, that's definitely the reason why I chose this. Save some room. Back to picking up some trash, I filled up my entire garbage can. Only can fit 25 at the moment. $114. Most I've ever gotten, but I can still only buy some energy and fertilizer. Fertilizer will be used for the trees. You'll see me be confused about that for a little bit. Wish there was a tooltip that popped up here that informed me, like, what am I using fertilizer for? I proceed to fill up my bin again, reaching max capacity, then going over to the ship to purchase more, which goes from 25 to 50, doubling the amount I could put in one bin. I get back to cleaning, and Chili starts to bark at something. What do you see? I don't see it. What did you get? A gold bar? Now every once in a while, Chili will pick up a gold bar, among other surprises. And $200 for this gold bar? $360. Just need to up energy. I noticed in the shop a new item has arrived, called the Magnet Picker. What is this gonna do? Now the Magnet Picker is simple. You equip it, you absorb everything of the selected type. These are all the types: cans, plastic, glass, and food, and just drop it into a bin. I can just magnetize over it? Yes, Ramsey Poo, that is correct. 15 at one time. It uses stamina. Why would this use some stamina? Everything you use to pick up items in the game will use energy. That's why upgrading energy will be the best thing to be doing. $250 for a full thing. But I can't up energy yet. So fertilizer, what happens if I just place it down here, I guess? Nothing, I can't do anything with it. It took me a while to fully understand what to do with the fertilizer. Clean up this entire side. Look at how much is left. I've done a good amount though. I have done a good amount. Now this right here is the progress bar. As you can see, I only completed 1% of the game. Yeah, I'm not almost done. This is gonna look good in no time. Bunch of plastic. Seems like I've depleted all energy. I sold 48 metal for $240, purchased some energy, and upgraded the magnetic picker to level 2. I think I need to do stamina next, just because this does drain so much of the stamina. I filled up one full magnet, and it gave me 35. 35 now that's upgraded. It now takes 2 full magnet fill-ups in order for me to fill up a bin. Another $250. I sold everything for $250, purchased some energy, and went right back to picking up more trash. Chili started to bark at something, so I went over there to go take a look. What do you find? What'd you get? Oh, come on. Why are you scooting your butt? Let's go sell this garbage while she takes care of that. And that's one of the other special surprises that she likes to show us. I went back to the ship and almost sold a full can of plastic, giving me $322. So it seems like plastic's worth more? Yes, plastic is worth more and metal is worth the least. I upgraded the bin capacity and realized my energy price stays the same. As I upgrade my total energy, the individual food price will increase. The cleaning continues with me filling up metal first.
Actually, you don't want to get hit by this.
Maxing out the bin, then going to sell it for $350. I then upgrade my energy.
Up the energy cost. Okay, so purchasing that also fills my energy. I just realized.
Each time I upgrade my total energy, it automatically will refill it to a max bar.
What do you find? Or am I gonna get baited to watch him scoot his butt? And she's peeing. Okay.
I start picking up all the leftover food that's around because it's not getting picked up by my magnet yet.
There's apple core, a fish. There's a lot of bananas. But there's no banana trees?
There are banana trees, you just haven't thought about what the fertilizer could actually be used for. I went and sold 50 cans and 7 food for $250.
I get more money by separating the bins, so maybe we'll do this.
I finally purchased a second bin, bought some energy, and placed a couple bins down.
I don't know. We'll just place one in one thing and the other in the other thing, I guess.
I learned what sorting meant and put the cans in one bin and the plastic in another.
We'll put that in this one. Oh, wow. And those aren't even full bins. It's a lot of money. $498. We'll just upgrade energy. Now that we have 2 bins, upgrading energy will probably be great for us.
Absolutely correct. The more energy, the longer I can be out there filling up both bins before I run out. I decided to go check out the house I built.
How do I get inside my house? Is that the back of the house?
I finally found the entrance, walked inside, and saw a very bland looking house. I came across another cassette tape, picked it up, and went right back to shore to pick up some more plastic. I stopped for a second to admire the waves.
Yeah, the waves sound nice.
Right before Chili started to notify me of something on the beach.
What you got for me? You find something? That's not finding anything.
I gave her some more pets and got back to picking up some more trash. As I'm minding my own business, I noticed something.
Oh! Rescue! I need pliers. I haven't seen pliers.
The items to save an animal appear after you have already found them, so the pliers will now be available within the shop.
He's crying for help. What's he stuck in? That's so sad. How long has he been there?
I sold all my picked up trash and I bought the pliers.
Pliers, it's free.
I then purchased some energy and upgraded my magnetic picker, allowing me to unlock the glass.
What is this?
I made my way back to the turtle to cut him out of whatever he's stuck in.
He's stuck in barbed wire?
After a few tedious cuts, I got him free from barbed wire.
There you go, little guy. Get back to the ocean. Let me clear your way. Why are you riding him? What are you doing? I'm so sorry, little guy. I'm trying to clean up the beach.
I continued picking up trash along the island side. I then loaded up into both garbage pails, turned around, and I noticed something on the dock. It was another cargo container holding a dog bed.
This one looks the most comfy, but I feel like this one they would love the most. I feel like you like this one the most, a seashell-looking dog bed. Let's go check it out.
I walked all the way to the house, found the dog bed, and I noticed I could play with it.
Play. Oh, mix and match. We're gonna mix this up. I lost where it was. This is terrible. Alright, find it.
Chili, being the smart girl she is, chose the correct one the first try. She then ate her food, and I unlocked an achievement for feeding the dog. I made my way back to the beach side, I picked up some trash, and then I sold it all for $419. That allowed me to purchase some more energy and upgrade my bag capacity. Back out to the beach side I go, picking up all the plastic I can see and possibly fit in all of these garbage bins, which is 2. Then proceeding to sell because I don't want to mix any of the trash that I have inside of there, otherwise it'll be worth less.
Oh, wow.
I sold a bin and almost a half for $721.
I'm $1 short. $1 short from buying that.
Very unfortunate, but that didn't stop me from going back out to the beach, picking up some more plastic, filling up both containers, then going back up to the boat. I sold a full plastic bin and a mixed other bin for $648.
I think for now it's definitely worth to up the energy. Oh, I can do the run speeds as well.
Once more upping my energy, and this time I got a run speed increase. It really wasn't super noticeable, but it was something. Nighttime came and I was approaching the 50% mark of this one section of the island. This was one of the slower locations as I begin to upgrade everything, but it begins to snowball and progress faster as things get more powerful. I finish up picking up each thing on this little area to finally max out both bins.
So now the next thing I'll have to get is the bin size. Because I only mixed 4 of them, it drops it down so much.
What I'm referring to here is if you don't mix the items up, then you'll receive a higher payout. As soon as you mix some things in there with, say, the cans, you'll lose a good chunk of your money. I received $662 and all I bought was energy for now. I channeled my inner Sherlock here after seeing a highlighted tree.
Maybe there's something I'm not understanding?
It actually made me start thinking a little bit. I finally walked up to a good chunk of trees here.
You put it on the trees. You put it on the trees to bring them back to life. Oh my goodness.
I then went around finding some other trees that could use some fertilizer before running out, then having to go back to the ship and buying as much as I possibly wanted to.
Just buy a bunch of it. Okay, we're Yeah, we ran out of money.
I ran out of money on 10, then went around using it on the rest of the trees I can find. Now, when I use them on trees, as you can see in the top right, there's a good chunk of a progress bar each time I fertilize a tree. I then found some coconuts, understanding now what the fruits mean.
Consume fruits to gain energy. Press tab, and then press E.
Now inside the inventory, there's only 2 fruits you can pick up, bananas and coconuts. Bananas give 60%, while coconuts give only 12%.
Okay. Good to know.
I then started on this other tree and found a treasure map right next to it.
It's a treasure map. So where is that pointing? Where could this be pointing at? That's interesting. Might have to come back to that.
I then poured fertilizer on the last tree I needed in this area, used the magnet to pick up the rest of the trash, dumped everything I could from that into the bins. Then used the pliers thingy to pick up the rest of the food because that can't be picked up by the magnet just yet. I threw all of that away and I was done with this section. Or so I thought. I gave Chili some pets thinking I was complete, but there was one stray can that was calling my name. This can was all the way at the end of the area that I was working in, which made it difficult to find. And I thought, hey, there's one can here, there has to be more. So I continued looking for a very long time. Chili then began barking to notify me of something that was going on.
What are you doing? Oh, man.
I went right back to my search after that. I even relaunched the game to get a better look if there's anything else I'm missing. Maybe the game glitched, maybe it didn't tell me that I was complete. But no, I just kept looking until I started to find it.
There it is.
Not only did I find one plastic bottle, but I found a plastic bag, a can, another can, and another plastic container.
I think that's all I have. Let's sell. Not too big of a sell. I don't need to purchase energy. Wait. I did it. That section was complete. Beautiful. Wildlife can actually live here. It's fully done. Now we'll start working on the bird. What is this? Why is there just a random doll? That was not there, was it?
I really tried to figure out what I was looking at. I tried picking it up. I tried using the magnet on it.
Okay, cannot pick that up. I guess maybe it's watching out. It's gone.
I got started in the realm of the toucan, picking up all the plastic I see and filling up the garbage cans with it. I then got some fertilizer and used it on all the trees. There is a lot of trees in this area. That will be my nemesis as we approach the end of this section.
It'll start growing. There we go, already.
I went through and used my fertilizer on every tree that I saw. Now, a lot of these trees are in bundles, so I use one fertilizer and it'll heal 3 trees.
Start picking up more plastic.
Now I went back through and started picking up all the plastic that I saw, going up and down using the magnet. This was a great tactic to use. While it separated out each thing, of course, because I'm only picking up the plastic, but I could fill up both garbage pails and I could only make it out of plastic, increasing the amount I get back because it's only plastic.
What are we barking at here? I'm not seeing anything. And you're using the restroom on the ground where I'm using this. Thanks. It's fertilizer. Oh my god, it's fertilizer. Thank you, actually.
Yes, you saw that correct. Chili can poop on the ground, and I can pick it up and use it as fertilizer. I ate some food to refill energy and noticed a chest sitting on top of a rock. I went to go sell my items and head back over there.
Let's go sell this, and then we'll check that out.
Now on the way to go sell my items, I noticed that I get a new pier. Now in each section, I would be able to unlock a whole new pier. This way I don't have to run all the way back to the beginning of the island to sell and get some upgrades. Me purchasing a new dock gave me a sifter and new upgrades.
Let's sell all this nonsense.
I sold all my items for $1,350, and I purchased the sifter. Now I didn't buy a third bin this time, but I did increase bin's capacity. Now the sifter is simple. You place it on the ground, you drag it throughout the sand, over items, and it picks up everything within its path. It then allows you to sort it out from the actual basket. I went to test out the sifter, and I will say I did like it at first. Now when you use the sifter, you scoop up everything that's on the island. You can't sort it out there until you start shaking it. Now when you shake it, you have an opportunity to sort out what you want to sort out. Pops up everything individually, you could drag it to a bin. I went to go sell for a total of $687. I then upgraded the sifter. Now upgrading the sifter increases the length of it and the storage of it. So now I can store more, and it's a bigger area to pick up. Now one big issue with the sifter is it drains my energy way too fast. It causes me to have to go pick up food constantly and purchase food constantly. I decided to switch back to the magnet because that was not working out for me. So I went down picking up all the plastic I saw yet again, going all the way down the length of this island this time. I decided to fertilize a tree and load up on all the food that I possibly can, because if I am going to be using the sifter, I'm gonna need all the food I could possibly get. Now I went to go check out this chest and I realized I didn't have a key for it.
I have to find a key. So I assume that's probably sifting.
I would be absolutely correct, but I wouldn't recognize that till pretty much the end of the game. I continued sifting everything I possibly can on this island, draining my energy like it's nothing, sorting out different items, and decided to switch back to the magnet. Now, picking up the plastic seems to be my favorite thing here. I didn't recognize this until I'm watching it back here. I just pick up only plastic all the time. I always start with plastic everything. I upgraded my magnet to level 4 and
Wow.
teased me with a little vacuum cleaner upgrade as my next one.
Buy energy.
I continue downwards. Now, upgrading the magnet just increases the total max I can hold on it, along with giving me another notch on there, so now I have food unlocked, along with the glass, plastic, and metal.
Out of energy.
I continued to fill up the bins, go ahead and sell for $1,400 there, and I finally purchased a third bin. Now I could sort out more. I bought some more fertilizer for the trees that are around, and I placed down all 3 bins to check out what they look like. I went all the way back down to the start of the island and began picking up all the metal I saw, slowly recognizing that there actually is a lot of glass around, so I'm glad I bought the third bin. I continued picking up all the metal I saw, then went to the garbage can and dropped off 87 metal.
I got a bunch of food.
Ate some food to replenish my magnet, and picked up some more food. Now, that's going to be a reoccurring thing because I can save money by picking up the food that I grow and not purchasing it in the shop. I then went and fertilized some trees. I filled up the rest of my garbage can with more metal and went to sell.
3 tubs of stinky hot metal.
Now each bin could hold up to 100. I sold 300 metal for 1,500.
I don't know what an upgrade's gonna do for the sifter. Like, what's it gonna do? Like, what's an additional thing you're gonna do for me?
Yeah, this is me talking about how much I don't like the sifter, but I decided to upgrade it anyway, and me upgrading this more and more will be a great thing, I promise. Now, it does drain my energy a lot now, but as I upgrade my energy, it will be a no problem thing. I figured out a great strategy here by going up and down and following the previous path that I had created. Now, this holding a lot more than it did and picking up a further range allows me to just get a good, smooth rhythm with it. I found my first bit of treasure. It was a little money pouch, which then I could sell for 200. I recognized how much food is actually worth.
Wow. Wait, food is so much money.
Now that is the most organic thing. I sold everything for $1,200. I upgraded my energy and I went back to it, picking up all the food with my magnet. Now this is kind of satisfying watching all the fish fly up. Now with the magnet, I don't have any rhythm. I just pick up and I turn and I pick up and I turn. There's no rhythm whatsoever here. I threw some food away, filling up one bin and mixing up another bin. But one entire bin full of food is $1,200. I upped my bin capacity and upped my bag capacity, allowing me to pick up more food and more items within the trash bins. I sifted and found a ring, then continued down with the magnet, up and down, picking up all the food that I can because that is worth the most, so may as well stack it up as fast as possible now. I noticed a bird over to the right, but I haven't gone over there yet. I decided to fertilize some trees first before heading that way.
I can fertilize it. I can fertilize this here. It's a bird.
I used the same pliers that I cut the barbed wire off the sea turtle with,
The pliers.
slowly bending the can so I could slide it off the toucan's beak.
This is terrible. Get it off the bird. Hurry up.
Finally releasing the toucan from its suffering.
You're free now, birdie.
Is now able to squawk freely. I went ahead and named this bird Fettuccine, unlocking me the Toucan Rescuer achievement. I gave it some pets.
Let's pet it.
It loved those pets.
That's a good birdie. You're safe now. All right, let's continue.
I decided to try out the sifter again, going up and down the island side, slowly picking up every item I see in my path. Now again, I will grow a liking to this thing. As I begin to upgrade my energy and upgrade itself, it does become more and more useful.
Just so nice, actually. It just picks up everything, and I can save stuff in here. That's what I like about it. I could just save stuff in here. I don't have to pick it all up.
It lets me know when my sifter is full, so I decided to shake it and check out what's inside. I then sorted out each item into all 3 bins that I have. I then continued back down the island, picking up the rest of the items to fill up the sifter. Now I tried to fill the sifter all the way up, and then I continued with my magnet just to fill the bins as much as I possibly can to get a full set.
The rest of the stuff.
Chili was barking at something towards the backside of the island. I don't know if there was some cryptid showing up or what. But I grabbed my fertilizer and noticed more trees needed my help. I recognized that whole backside area was a lot more trees for me to do. I picked up an extra fertilizer from Chili's poop, filled up, maxing out both my bins. I then noticed a crate on the dockside, giving me my own toilet.
A toilet? What, could I use the toilet now? Is that for me?
I filled 2.5 full bins for $3,473. Then I upgraded the sifter yet again.
Look at that upgrade.
I went to test it out and I really noticed how big this is actually getting. It's allowing me to pick up so much more and it's storing a lot more. I sorted out the items that I had
Hands and glass. So we'll put these 2 in here. Oh, I screwed up.
and I accidentally put 50 cans within the 29 food, lowering the total amount I get by a substantial amount.
Now let's sell it. the can's lowered, I feel like.
I again purchased energy, and I went to test out the toilet. I could only do number 2 in here. But there is one good thing out of this. As soon as I step out of here and stop hanging out on the toilet for way too long, I look down. What do you know? A fertilizer.
I missed the toilet? Is that what that was? Did I just miss the toilet?
Now, if you notice top right, I am very close to completing this section. Well, what does that mean? It means I'm going to be searching around for a very long time trying to figure out why this is not completed yet. Well, again, bringing up the trees. I haven't gone and looked at the trees.
Maybe it's soil? Of the soil things?
I got smart quick here, but this was only the first issue that I have come across on this section.
I have to go get more.
I ran out of fertilizer, so I went back to the dock to pick up some more.
What is this?
I noticed something weird next to it.
What is that? It's the doll. Why does this doll keep randomly popping up?
This doll randomly pops up and then will disappear as soon as I look away, making me go a little bit crazy on this island. I sold 15 food for $180 and purchased some more fertilizer. Now, fertilizer does get more expensive as you purchase it. I thought I had enough, turned right back and purchased much more. Headed back to the tree section and used all the fertilizer that I can on every tree that I saw. Now, we are in my most embarrassing section. I ran up and down this island countless times, searching for anything that can possibly give me this last little sliver of this section. Now, top right, you can see it. Well, you might be able to. There is just the smallest sliver. That notifies me that there is 1, 2, or 3 items left to possibly pick up, or I guess a tree. Right here, I found a piece of glass.
There it is.
I thought, okay, there's one glass. I mean, it didn't fill up the bar all the way, so I decided to sift.
Let's just sift. That's what we'll do. We'll just sift up and down.
This is the first step off of the deep end. I went up and down, sifting back and forth, running out of energy, filling up with food, and noticed the doll sitting at the edge of the rocks.
Why is the doll here? I don't get why it pops up.
I was actually speechless. I then continued back up and down this island, creating just nice lines. Maybe I wanted to plant some plants there, I guess. What's the point of doing this? I'm not finding anything. You can then hear random sound effects of the sifter picking up items, which it never did. It kept making those sounds of me of plastic filling up the sifter. And every time I kept thinking, oh, did I pick something up? Did I pick something up? Never did. Not once, actually. Not a singular time did I pick something up. Chili then noticed the doll and began barking at it. There's nothing I can do about it. I have picked up the doll and I've looked at it. There's nothing for me to do. The thing just disappears every time I look away and look back. It's just gone. Picking up food, finding a couple toys, but those toys, the treasure doesn't count. The treasure doesn't count. I then started running around with my fertilizer. Maybe there was a tree that I missed. Maybe there was something. I then took out the magnet, trying to find something maybe. It is now nighttime. I've done this into the night. I found a couple more items, but still, that just wasn't enough. Because why doesn't it tell me how many things are left? Why doesn't it highlight it? I'm never gonna find this stuff. I'm searching through night. I didn't even get to sleep. I'm just searching until I finally found another tree.
Oh my god, I think that was it. I think that was it. That's so far away from the actual spot. That's so far away. That's practically in the that's in the dog location. That's so far. That better be it. Because there's nothing else. It looks like it's maxed out now. That has to be it. Total revenue 400. Okay. Oh, finally. Oh my goodness, finally. The toucan's here. The toucan's finally okay. My dog's enjoying the beach, and there's a turtle that moved in. 2 turtles that moved in.
I finally did it. It took me 50 minutes, almost 1 hour to find that last tree. 50 minutes. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I really don't. Chili gave me a gold brick. I guess that heals whatever I just went through. Sold that for $500. Thank you, Chili. I made my way over to the octopus section, starting off with a magnet, and quickly realized this was not going to cut it.
I really truly think this sifter might be good here.
This area is much bigger than the previous area. Well, more open space. So I took out the sifter and began using that.
Energy is already empty. Let's go fix some of these trees up so we get food. This tree? Yeah. I need food. I need food. Let's grab this tree too. Seems like it gets extra dark on this side. Only issue is this flashlight kind of makes it way too bright in areas. But we'll turn it on. Let's sift a bit. We're just gonna go up and down. I feel like that's probably the best way to go about it. lifting it up for each turn just because the turn itself, like I'll be wasting so much energy here. If I turn like that, that's gonna waste so much energy. We'll empty this and sell already. Plastic, food, 2 metal. We'll go sell this. Do I have enough for to purchase a dock?
I filled up all my containers and went over to sell. The dock this time is $1,000. Luckily, I had 3,874.
Radar available.
Me buying the dock unlocked a radar. Now, this took me a little bit to figure out what it did, so we'll just come back to that after you see me attempt a couple times. I was so close to being able to upgrade the sifter. Unfortunately, I couldn't, so I bought bin number 4.
Let's buy a 4th bin. I feel like that's gonna be very helpful.
And I purchased the radar just to kind of understand what it did. Purchased some radar batteries.
We may as well stack them on batteries. I didn't know they're that cheap.
And bought a couple fertilizers.
So what's this radar do? What was it? Where's that?
So in the mix of me trying to figure out what this radar actually did, Chili starts barking in a different direction.
What did you find?
I go and look and I get trolled.
And okay, that's not anything. Why?
I go and look and she decides to scoot her butt. So we'll ignore that fact.
Oh my god! He's stuck in the bottle. He's stuck in the bottle. Get him out. Shake him out. Are you kidding me? You're free. Yeah, get back to the ocean.
I had found the octopus stuck in a water bottle on the side of the beach. How sad is that? This then unlocked me the Octopus Rescuer achievement. I went around getting a couple more trees and my fertilizer and noticed something standing right next to a log.
Is that what I think it is? How is this thing following me everywhere? How is it following me everywhere I go?
I then realized I could sit on the bench right here and take in the nice scenery around.
A very, very dirty island that I'm going to be cleaning up.
I approached the dock after sitting on the bench for a little bit and noticed a cargo crate. Inside the cargo crate was an espresso machine.
Random coffee maker?
I ignored that for now and went back through on the tracks that I had just sifted over and picked up all these leftover items. Previously, all these little items left behind bit me right in the tush, so I went back through earlier to make sure that didn't happen.
I'm trying not to leave so much left behind because then it makes it so difficult to see. So if I can, I'll just pick it up where I see it and I'll sell it at the end with a mixture. But I'm just gonna try and fill up as much as this as possible.
So that's what I did. I took the sifter and I went again up and down, creating nice beautiful lines up the beach side, trying to make sure that there's nothing left behind this time. I was sure to try my best to keep stock of all the food. Now, there isn't much bananas around this area, there's a whole lot of coconuts, but I did try and just keep as much as possible. To increase fruit production, I got another tree done with my fertilizer.
I feel like it was only daytime for like 2 minutes. It was barely daytime. I refueled. My energy instantly hit me after eating fruits.
Back with some energy, I continued down the island till my sifter was full. I filled up my bins with everything inside the sifter, and I continued down the island one last time till I ran out of energy. Then filled my bins up and went to sell.
About to run out of energy. We will fill the rest of this up. We'll go sell this. Hopefully I get a good upgrade with this.
I sold close to 4 full separated bins for $2,828.
I still can't get the sifter upgrade. I might save for that. I mean, this seems like it's one off from being fully upgraded. But we'll buy this for now. I still know what the radar does.
I skipped all upgrades, purchased some energy, and got another battery for the radar gun, just to test it out one last time.
Let's test it out again. So something beeped to the right last time I used it. It's something over here, but I don't understand. Would it be something I have to sift? Like, I don't know. I don't get what I'm supposed to be doing. But we'll figure it out. Now we know what to look for.
I'm finally on the right track with something. It is true, you do have to sift the item wherever it is glowing. But either way, I went right back to sifting from the left side of the island.
Now the sun's out. Beautiful. Let's pick this food up. Sifter's full. That is the most aggravating sound. I'm not even going to lie about that. You'll just bark to just so you could show me that, really? Right on the stuff I'm about to pick up? Mind moving out the way? An entire streak across where I'm going. That is peak disrespect.
One thing you may start to agree with me on is every time the sifter is full and it makes that spamming sound as I continue forwards for a split second, it is the most aggravating thing possible, and it just only continues as I reverse backward.
Yeah, I need to max the sifter out next. Absolutely. I wonder if it uses less energy each upgrade. There's a plastic bottle right here. In the water. We're cleaning this kind of fast though, like look.
I filled up my bins again and went to sell.
Let's go sell all of this.
I finally reached a $3,000 sell.
3,000.
I purchased the max upgrade on the sifter.
Yeah, let's fully upgrade the sifter.
And purchased energy to max that out as well.
Upgrade energy.
I then bought some fertilizer, as much as I could before running out of money. I used both my fertilizers immediately to get as much trees as possible, again, to get as much food as possible.
And this one right here.
Me having more trees means I can stop purchasing it from the shop. I then found a treasure chest hiding right next to the porta potty with a map. Now these maps are very difficult to understand where they are. I did my best locating where it was, picking up food along the way.
I guess let's try going over there.
But even then, it's still difficult to find the treasure.
Okay, so there's the rocks. So it was telling me within this gap area. But maybe I have to like unlock a shovel or something? We'll wait to go back through for that.
I haven't understood yet that using the sifter does dig up treasure, even though I have dug up treasure previously. But don't worry, I won't miss any of the treasure. I will be going through and getting everything.
I'm gonna be able to pick up so much. Sifter's upgraded and my energy's upgraded. I didn't like the sifter at first. It was giving me like motion sickness and nausea. But I've actually began to like it. It's probably the most satisfying thing. I originally thought that the magnet was, but no, this is definitely growing on me.
Chili notified me again for some nonsense that I had to turn around for. Wish I never saw that.
Why? Like, why do I have to look at that? These upgrades increase the speed. I mean, it makes sense. It just increase the speed of how fast we can do it.
Usually when you do upgrade things, it makes things stronger. So if I upgrade the sifter, of course it's going to make it better, faster, stronger. So yes, that statement does make sense.
We just ate all the way to full. I mean, I guess that's what the food's for, but it's the first time that's happened with this big a bar. I wish there was a progress bar on the sifter, though. Why can't I get that? There we go. What is it? What is it? Nothing? Oh, well, I meant to pick up the coconut, but you deserve some pets. You've been a good dog. Good doggy. The coconut's almost as big as you. Strange, but I guess I'll let it slide.
This time I sold over 100 trash per bin for nearly $4,000. I upgraded my bag capacity and bin capacity, allowing me to carry more food and store more in the trash cans before selling.
Such a good dog. Let's go pick up some food now that I have increased bag capacity. Just hold as much as I can. I mean, honestly, not that it matters now, me buying energy, just because it's so little in comparison to how much we sell for. But I think it's still probably worth it. It'll save us time at least. I'm surprised I haven't found any treasure. In the other section, I found a lot of treasure just going up and down it. But this one, I haven't found a single thing yet. See if there's full. I like how it always keeps the same order. That's so helpful.
Left to right, the sifter will always keep it plastic, food, metal, and glass, making it simple to just keep sorting it out with a rhythm.
I'm just gonna probably get all this whole area. So I don't have to come back here again.
I cleaned up the little area behind the tree stump. This way I don't have to keep going all the way back to just get it while going up and down these strips. Made it a little bit easier to clean out. This way I don't have to make my way back.
Yeah, I waste energy doing that. I don't know why I tested that again. I knew that from the past 15 different times I've tried.
What I'm talking about there is when I turn around with the sifter out in my hands, instead of picking it up, which that's what I've been doing, I pick up the sifter when making a turn instead of making a whole curve there. It's because it wastes so much energy on the curve while doing nothing. So there's no point. I just pick it up, turn, get to where I need to be, and then place it down.
On Ninja Star. Okay. Why was there a Ninja Star? So it just upped it by 25, that's it?
I'm upset that upgrading the bins capacity again only upped it by 25, from 125 to 150, but that's what it's been doing the entire time. It just took me this long to notice it. I then sold nearly 4 full bins and a Ninja Star for $5,000.
$5,000.
I then upgraded the radar, which I still honestly do not know what that does, upgraded my run speed, purchased some more radar batteries. I purchased everything I possibly can from the shop, even maxing out the fertilizer. It didn't even pop any more up because I bought all of it. So now it's just time to complete the area.
Everything's now maxed out.
It does make it feel a little strange having to go up and down selling all this trash and no longer being able to upgrade anything in this area. I'm also a little over 50% done with this section, so I still have a lot left to be doing here.
Dude, you're peeing right there? Like, why is it always in the way? Do you mind if I get this bottle? Please? Are you gonna wander? Now you're gonna wander, okay?
The rest of the time I just simply went up and down, continuing the same rhythm I've been going with until my sifter's full, raging a little bit.
This sifter full thing, I promise you I might lose my mind a little bit.
Every once in a while finding some treasure that's buried within there.
Is that a diamond? Oh my god. That's gotta be worth the big bucks. Now we go all the way from over here. Make sure don't miss anything. Grab the coconut. Pardon me? But why are you here? What are you even looking at? What if I sit here? Like, what are you even looking at? I'll ignore you. You'll probably go away. She went away. I'm not really concerned about buying energy. I think I said that already. But yeah, it's like it costs 100 to refill my energy, but I'm selling for 5,000 each time. So it's like, I don't see an issue with that. Just stack up on money, I guess. There's nothing, I mean, I can't buy anything. $4,000. But yeah, there's no upgrades. That's very unfortunate, actually. How am I at no upgrades and only on the third thing? Yeah, I'm not going to be looking at all. Yeah, I'm looking. What is it? Yeah, why do I even fall for that? Why?
It's gotten to the point of Chili trolling me so often that I don't even want to look anymore. So I looked that time just to finally get it off my mind, and yep, I wish I didn't still.
Seems like it takes like 3 sifts, just about, to fully max out.
It does take about 3 full sifts for me to get my bins filled to maximum. I continued my streak, so I found some treasure on the sand.
Oh, fertilizer. Very nice. I thought she peed though.
Definitely not treasure, that is my mistake. I purchased some energy, and because everything was locked and maxed out, there was nothing for me to upgrade.
Let's go check out the coffee machine. Maybe there's something I could do there.
So I finally decided to go check out the coffee machine. On the way there, I picked up some food, and I fertilized some trees.
Let's check out what this does. Make espresso. It gives me speed boost. Wow. All right, let's get over here.
So all the machine did was give me a speed boost, which by the time I got back to the island over here is about halfway used up. A good thing to use that for would actually be running around the whole island picking up food. This way I don't have to go buy and purchase. Me using the speed boost with the sifter was possibly the worst decision I've ever made in the game. It was so uncontrollable, and the sifter's already difficult to control to begin with.
This is good and terrible at the same time. Like, that's actually good and terrible at the same time. What's this? Why is there ammunition? Okay, that was a little bit much. Probably won't be using that again. I used half of it to get over here, and I have to clean up after my mess. Yeah, I gotta clean all this up now. Because I missed. Because I couldn't go in a straight line. I might be a clown.
Now I left me saying that in there for no reason at all, really. I have no clue why I said that. Even watching the entire context before cutting it, I don't know why I said I'm a clown. I really don't. It just was said. I continued sifting, getting close to the finish here, just simply going up and down, up and down. I mean, there's really nothing more to do here. Just take the sifter and go and clean up the trash till it's full, find some treasure.
What is this? Plays the most random sounds every time.
I finished up a long section and decided maybe I should go side to side. Now, like I said, there isn't really much for me to be doing here except clean up the rest of the trash and sell it to get some money that I can't use on upgrades.
Maybe it'll start to be better if I go up and down this way instead. Let's try it. Okay, alright. We'll sell and we'll try it. Because what was that? Like, who's running these boats? There's now 3 boats out there. Who's running these? Why'd I do that? Okay, it's now 2 a.m. So, losing my mind just a little bit.
It was 2 a.m. in real life, not in the game. I was recording this and I couldn't think straight at all. Couldn't think straight.
I'm trying to keep each oh my, holy smokes. I'm trying to keep each section separate, just so it kind of makes it easier to recognize where I'm at and how much I've done, and just keep each area in its own spot.
You can see me point past the gap right there when I was mentioning that. I was talking about that next section is the seal. Now, I didn't want to mess with that because the progress bar at top right would be messed up as soon as I went to start, so I wanted to keep that completely fresh and just stick to my only section here. I finally received the key, so I went to go check out the chest that I know of and went to see if it fit.
Let's go check a chest. Let's figure out which chest this went to. I don't think it was this one. Yeah, I don't think so, but yeah. Where else did I see a chest at?
Now, the one with the porta potty didn't work, so I remembered the chest on top of the rock over here. I went to go check that one out.
Let's see the map. This definitely could be it. This map sucks. This doesn't help me whatsoever and tell me where I am, but let's test it. That's it. Oh my god. A scuba diving mask. Wow, so what does this do for me now? It's just like, are these collectibles?
I unlocked Dave's diving gear. Now what those are, they are just collectibles. They're just little trophies you get from playing the game and searching around. So it's that simple. So I will need to get all of those to complete the 100%. As I was getting the last little bit of trash in this section, I noticed an animal crying out for help.
Oh my god. I didn't even see this. I need scissors. Okay, hold on. I'll get you some scissors. Let's get you those scissors. Sell only both of those for 400. Buy the scissors. Wait. Wait, I did not help the seagull yet. I bought the scissors, but I did not help the seagull yet. But it says I completed the section. Beautiful.
It told me that I completed the section before actually completing the section. I didn't save an animal, and I didn't pick up the fish that was there.
See? Rescue. Hey, little guy. What is this? Let's cut it, though. Whatever it is. You're free now. Yo, cut. Cut it. Hurry up. I would have done that by now. You're free. You're free. Enjoy life, bird. I hope to see you again soon.
I saved the seagull and unlocked another achievement, rescue the seabird. Chili then called my name. I ran over there to unlock another gold bar. Thank you very much, Chili. I noticed another cargo crate on my dock, went to pick it up, got a campfire from it. Now that campfire goes to where that log bench is. I went to go check it out.
Let's go check this campfire out. Look at the wildlife already moving in, laying eggs on our seabird, or on land. Chill out. Just helps the atmosphere. Beautiful. Seems like we completed this. I guess I got all the trees. Didn't even realize. Let's go over here to the next section.
I moved over to the next section, going over to buy the dock just to finalize that and make sure I had the shop available to me at this location.
Hey, little guy. It'll be okay. We'll get you cut. Wait, I got the scissors ready. We'll get you out of here right now. You're free, dude. Get back to the water. You're free, dude. A little rub on the head there. What are we gonna name you? Castle. Your name's Castle. We'll pet you. Good seal. What was that? Oh my god.
Watching this animation was actually a little bit unsettling, but it was a very cute animal.
Wow, this is huge.
I bought my new dock, and it came with a cargo crate on top of it. Inside that cargo crate was a doghouse. I purchased a doghouse that looked the best, and looked like it had the most practicality. Now, what do I know about practicality? I don't know anything. I entered the shop, purchased the vacuum cleaner, as that did sound the coolest,
Vacuum cleaner?
and upgraded that to max.
I mean, yeah, why not? And bins capacity.
I then bought some bins capacity, and learned about the vacuum cleaner.
Use the vacuum cleaner to vacuum garbage. Equip the vacuum cleaner. Vacuum garbage. I mean, we could test it. I really don't think it's as good as the sifter, though. Plastic bottles, food, cans, anything.
Now what's good about the vacuum cleaner is it could pick up everything that's in front of me, as you can see. It is a beautiful creation created by whatever species created it. I don't care who, but this is beautiful. Tell them I said thank you.
Okay, this might be better than the sifter.
And when I go to drop it off, I could sort it by which item I want to drop it off by and put it in the corresponding bins. Yes, I love this thing. It was incredibly helpful.
It uses less energy too, it seems like. And it picks up like 50 per. No, this is better. This is absolutely better. This is just impressively better. Oh my god.
Having this vacuum cleaner allowed me to complete this section faster than any other section I've done, despite it looking like it's the largest and having the most trash.
Let's get all the way back here. Yeah, this is 100% better. That's full, that's full. That's almost full. But we'll just sell for now. Oh my god. Oh, it's only 5,000. Bins capacity, yeah, for sure.
I upgraded my bins capacity to max and the radar to max, even though I still don't know what it does. Purchased another battery, purchased some energy, and tried testing out the radar once more, thinking that I could use the vacuum cleaner for it.
Is this for now the vacuum cleaner?
Now, I will say that is a good idea, but in the end, I finally did use the sifter, and for some reason, I used the sifter and went to pick up the item, but then I didn't even check what was in it. I just continued to the next highlighted area, picked up all the other highlighted areas, then went to check what was in it. So that's what this is. It's not me skipping anything, it's just me going to the next area and picking up and checking it all right here.
Okay, so what's in here? Oh my god, a key. It's a heart-shaped key. It's just all this exclusive stuff. Ew, it's moldy. That's nasty. It's a hard drive. I bought a few bitcoins for you. I bought a few bitcoins for you. Put them on this hard drive. Keep it somewhere safe. Maybe one day it'll be valuable. Well, we'll probably sell that for like what, 200 or something? Yeah, we'll probably just sell that for 200, I guess. Okay, 400 and 400. I also have a heart-shaped key. So batteries are free now, which is great.
I purchased some more batteries, upgraded my bag capacity, and I went to go look for where that heart-shaped key goes to.
Unless it's for over here. I don't know where. Oh my god. I need a shovel. He's on his back. That's so sad. That poor guy. Let's get the shovel. Here I come. How long you been down there, man? Let's rescue you. How long have you been on your back? Let's dig you out of here. You got it, man. Push. Why did it make a punching sound? Are you okay? Why do I have to shove him? Why can't I just flip him over? There you go. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Rescue the big turtle.
I unlocked another achievement, which was a very, very sad moment. This turtle was stuck on its back for who knows how long. Then Chili barked at me a couple times, I looked, then she peed yet again. I started looking again for where this heart-shaped key goes to. Got distracted, picked up some food, and checked the radar again, because I will have to use it on the rest of the island. There's treasure hidden all over.
Right here. Sift. How have I not gotten this already? So where does this go to? I struck out the dog bed. Or the dog house that I bought.
Because I'm near the house, I decided to check out the doghouse that I just got. But unfortunately, all it is just changing the dog's breed, which I was not interested in. I grabbed another coffee from the machine and used the speed boost to my advantage.
We'll test this chest out. I don't know where another one is. Oh my god. What is this? Pixeled fruit? Keychain? Find the keychain. Okay, just a keychain.
I unlocked another achievement, finding this keychain within this chest. I still have one more chest to be looking for, as I do have another key. I then went to sort out all my items and accidentally placed them all into one can. Not that it matters too much, as everything is pretty much maxed out, so the amount of money I make really doesn't matter at this point. I just have run speed to upgrade to max and we will be good.
We'll start from the end, so I don't have to keep running all the way back down here. We'll just gather it up as we approach downwards.
I decided to start back all the way at the end here and make my way downwards, this way I didn't have to come back to the end again. I could just make my way closer to the dock and keep picking up on the way.
This thing is so good. Alright, we filled up, everything maxed out. Is it? Maxed.
I had every can pretty much maxed out at 200. I sold it all for $6,500, then maxed out my run speed, which now I have everything in the shop maxed out.
That scared me. Forgot this is a casual game. I thought something was chasing me. There's so many bottles. It's crazy. Oh, okay. Yep, guess I'm petting you. Good doggy.
I'm slowly making my way closer to the dock, cleaning up more and more each time.
Energy's empty.
And because my bag capacity is maxed out, I can afford to have all this types of food in my bag at once, allowing me to fill up my energy all the way to full without having to revisit the shop. I filled up my bins, and some of them were maxed out, some of them weren't, but I went to sell anyways, this way I could just have an empty, fresh start.
Let's go sell.
As you notice, I still haven't bought the cassette. Now, I don't see a need to, even though I will eventually. I will eventually buy the cassette, don't worry. This is a 100%. But me in the moment sees no need to, but I do buy it.
I feel like it's nighttime and dark outside longer than it is sunny. It's so nice when it's sunny out.
Now, I do have a bed inside of my house. I didn't realize I could be using that to change it from night to day. I had no idea. So it felt like it was nighttime forever. It really did.
It's sexy. I'm filling up so fast now. And I'm getting so much money. But there's nothing to buy. There's nothing for me to purchase.
That really is what it felt like. I am cleaning the island, and I'm going to continue cleaning the island, of course, but me filling up and separating all my bins out, there was no need to. There was no need to separate all the bins. I could just mix everything. Me getting bonus money for separating it out isn't going to allow me to use it on anything, so why separate it still?
And we're already almost halfway done with it.
Approaching the halfway point of completing the seal section, when I turn around, you can really see the difference I have made on this section. It is such a clear and open spot compared to the spot I'm working in. Now I try my best to not leave anything behind because I would hate to have to go back through searching for one item for 50 minutes. That was a terrible experience.
Can I sell from here?
I decided to experiment a little bit because there's nothing else for me to get. There's nothing else. So I tested to see maybe I could save some time getting the shop from the ocean. Wow, great experiment. I continued picking everything up into these bins, sorting it out still. It felt dirty not sorting it out, so I continued sorting it out.
I just realized I could speed it up by just dumping everything into one can and just selling it. But I mean, they asked me to separate it, and they'll pay me extra, so I'm gonna separate it so they can pay me extra. I think that's everything on this section. Let's go sell.
I picked up everything on this side of the rocks, and I continued to the other side of the rocks, simply just picking up everything with a vacuum cleaner. This thing is the most overpowered item. There's no need to use any of the other items once getting this.
I thought it was a cave I can enter.
It picks up the most, it picks it up the fastest, and it picks it up in the greatest area possible. So I continued down, finishing up this section of trash until I noticed something behind me.
Wait, what is this? Find the key. Okay, so I have keys. Well, I have one heart key, actually. I have to find that key, though. Wait, that's Wait, I did this whole stuff. A doll? Still nothing here.
So I picked up all the trash now, there's none more for me to pick up. I sold the rest of everything I had, and I used the ray gun to go ahead and now search for all these items that are hidden. Now what the radar does is light up an area on the map within the radius, and I use the sifter and pick it up. It's that simple. Now there's keys, there's other treasure hidden within there that I can sell, but mostly what I'm doing this for is one, to 100% the game, and two, just look for all the keys possible so I can continue getting the rest of the chests and unlock that section. So just a reminder, this is me playing the game at 2 to 3 a.m. I am talking a whole lot. There won't be much voiceover for the remainder of this, but thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking with me the entirety. I hope you enjoyed, and here's the rest of me yapping my brain away at 3 a.m.
Got some more batteries. May as well max out on energy. Before we enter that last little section, because I don't know what it's gonna look like, let's go back through and see if there's a ray gun locations anywhere else. We'll just keep shooting this as we're on the way here. Did I get it? Where's this? Car keys? It's a cell phone. What was that? Right there in front of the campfire. Oh my god. Oh, this is their new game they're making. There's a lot. Should have gotten 2 things there. Oh. What's this? Whoa! Well, that was my instant reaction.
I continue through the rest of the island, sifting through whatever lit up on every place that I missed.
What's that? It's a money pouch. Why is it so dark all of a sudden?
I continue picking up more treasure, finding more and more phones.
Ring. Another cell phone. Like, people losing their cell phones over here. I have to sell in order to get more battery. Right underneath the banana. Naruto. Right there. How did I miss it? A gold coin.
Are you ready, kids?
SpongeBob. Nothing. I feel like because I sifted this entire location trying to find that last thing for 50 minutes. How did I even miss this?
Back to my arch nemesis section. I don't know how I missed this one treasure because I sifted the whole thing. I really don't.
Let's go like right here and scan. Another ring? So many people lost their rings. Oh, there's 2. Right behind here. Another key. Wait, so many keys, but so little chests. I have 3 keys. Is there anything in this? Oh, I'm done. Okay. Got this chest, didn't I? Yes, I did. I'm not sure where else the chest is. I don't remember at all. Oh, there's a chest right there. Yes. I feel like that wasn't there before. Or each time I went to look, it was dark outside because it keeps being night. What is this? Oh, it's the beach ball. Nope, it's the volleyball from that movie. Tom Hanks. Find Wilson. Wilson, yes. I'm going to sell all this, grab some more charges before we enter that last location. Open. What is this? A tuxedo. A little suit. Okay. A treasure map. I think I've used that already. And another treasure map. I think that's behind the porta potty. No, that's the chest. Wait, that means this is a chest as well. No, it doesn't. I think I've already done both of those. Wait, I've only done 50% of the seal. Why am I so confused? Is there something up there? Wait, what? Not one of them. Wait, what? I rolled right through it. What's this? A lighter. There's some part. Do I have to swim over there? No trees.
It took me this long to figure out I never touched a single tree here. I really thought about swimming to a different island before doing the trees. You could tell it's late.
Try to save a tree. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go get this tree down here, and I'm gonna save that one that I just looked at, just because I don't want the game to end, because I have this key I need to get rid of. Let's get this. I think this one too. Yeah.
So I decided to keep at least one tree alive because I didn't know if the game was going to automatically end once I finished 100%. I also went back all the way through the entire map, scanning it with a radar gun to see if I missed anything.
What's this? Oh, it's Wilson by the fire. It's just Wilson by the fire. There's gotta be a chest somewhere.
While passing by the house, I decided to check the bed again.
Oh, I can't sleep.
And yes, I could sleep.
Why is this the first I'm figuring it out when I've completed the game already? I have completed the game. This is the first I'm figuring out I can sleep. There's a chest somewhere and I'm blind. I've got that one. I got the one by the porta potty. I got the one on the side right there. Wait, that was by the porta potty, I think. Okay, let's get this last tree and see what we need this for. Okay, so it should be 100% complete now. Well, not the game, but at least me picking up everything and buying everything. I have one last key. I don't understand. I don't know where this could go to. Maybe the key is to drive the boat?
I really thought I would use the key to drive the boat. But no, I picked up all the trash on the island, I completed the cleanup of the island and fertilizing the trees, but there still was one more chest to get.
We picked up everything from every location. There's the seal. With a crab right next to it. Yo, careful, seal. The helicopter's coming to save us. It's coming to save us now. Let's go check that out. Complete 100% of the game. Wait, did I? Find the pink bear item. I didn't complete 100% of the game. Why did it tell me I completed 100% if I didn't complete 100% of the game?
That's right, it gave me the 100% achievement without actually getting the final achievement. So there still was one more to get. It trolled me, like it tricked me. I didn't complete the game. But this final thing, you can't do this without a guide. You're not finding this without the guide. I had to scale this mountain, which had a strange hitbox on it. There's no actual clear path to get up there.
Here it is, the chest. The circle key chest right here. It's unpacking. It's an unpacking keychain. Beautiful. Find the pink bear item. That's 100% complete. Now let's get to the helicopter. Goodbye, animals. Hope you live safely here and enjoy your time now that everything has been cleaned up.
Now that is a true 100% completion.
Let's get out of here. Is this the guy that threw me in the car at the beginning? Look at me. I'm all cleaned up. What is this? We're sorry, more than sorry before, to inform you that we have mistaken you for another person due to a typo and an unidentical resemblance. Hence, this island isn't yours and you're trespassing on private property. The owner demands that we kick you out right now. Are you kidding me?
I did not get to keep anything. They threw me back out onto the street, and that was the end of the game. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it, and this was the end.
Are you kidding me? Do I get to keep all my money that I had left over? That was a good game, though. That was a good game. Camera shake's been on this entire time. Has it really? Oh my goodness.